Okay, I got it. Now, what was I? Let me start this over again. Okay. Was commercial break. Yeah, let me start this over again since all the stupid my stupid webcam shit is going on my microphone. So I was saying commercial break, back from break. We have Lashley and Quinn in the ring with Bobby making quick work of Mark before tagging Shelton in. Benjamin sends him out of the ring, dropping him against the barricade before bringing the champ back into the ring. So he's able to get back to the apron, but his partner is sent to the opposite corner to continue the damage as Lashley and Benjamin trade tags in the midst of "We Hurt People" chants from the crowd. Tag is made to Zayn as Benjamin drops him with a spine buster, but the champ is back up before invading Shelton in the corner. Benjamin is dropped to the mat as Quinn hits a 450 splash, but it's only good for a 2 count as Lashley breaks it up. Bobby gets the tag before the champs keep him at bay, only for Lashley to hit his big spear on Zay. Covered by Bobby, but Mark breaks it up at 2. Bobby comes in as Lashley drops Quinn down hard while Shelton hits. Okay, I got it. Now, what was I? Let me start this over again. Okay. Was commercial break. Yeah, I'm gonna start this over again since all the stupid my stupid webcam shit is going on my microphone. So I was saying commercial break, back from break. We have Lashley and Quinn in the ring with Bobby making quick work of Mark before tagging Shelton in. Benjamin sends him out of the ring, dropping him against the barricade before bringing the champ back into the ring. So he's able to get back to the apron, but his partner is sent to the opposite corner to continue the damage as Lashley and Benjamin trade tags in the midst of "We Hurt People" chants from the crowd. Tag is made to Zayn as Benjamin drops him with a spine buster, but the champ is back up before invading Shelton in the corner. Benjamin is dropped to the mat as Quinn hits a 450 splash, but it's only good for a 2 count as Lashley breaks it up. Bobby gets the tag before the champs keep him at bay, only for Lashley to hit his big spear on Zay. Covered by Bobby, but Mark breaks it up at 2. Bobby comes in as Lashley drops Quinn down hard while Shelton hits. Okay, everybody, back now. This webcam is driving me. This microphone is driving me. I can't wait to get a new one. It's February. As I was saying, Tag made wait, hold on, where was I? Tag made say I'm start so we're trying to figure out, I can't remember where I was. Tag is made to Zay Tag is made to Zay as Benjamin. Wait, let me start. Back. I said, back from the break. We have Lashley and Quinn in the ring, with Bobby making quick work of Mark before tagging Shelton in. Benjamin sends him out of the ring, dropping him against the barricade before bringing the champ back into the ring. Zay was able to get back onto the apron, but his partner is sent to the opposite corner to continue the damage as Lashley and Benjamin trade tags in the midst of the "We Hurt People" chants from the crowd. Tag is made to Zay as Benjamin drops him with a spinebuster, but the champ is back before evading Shelton in the corner. Benjamin is dropped to the mat as Quinn hits a 450 splash, but is only good for a 2 count as Lashley breaks it up. Bobby gets to the tag before champs to keep him at bay, only for Lashley to hit a big spear on Zay, covered by Bobby, but Mark breaks it up at 2. Benjamin comes in as Lashley drops Quinn down hard while Shelton hits a running knee on Zay in the corner. He sends Cassidy toward Lashley, who nails the champ with another spear in the pin to get us new champions in the hurt. Came back as I was saying that this microphone on my webcam keeps cutting off. I hate this shit. As I was saying, all we heard earlier, he sends Cassidy toward Lashley, who nails the champ with another spear in the pin, who gets us the new champions in the Hurt Syndicate. Damn. Now, as the new champs celebrate, we get a video package highlighting the Women's World Championship match for Grand Slam Australia before going backstage, where Tony Storm is interrupted by Carla Cameron. The Rookie Storm says there is no reason Cameron can't also wrestle in Australia. Something Cameron looks pleased to punch to think as we cut to an ad break. Commercial break. Backstage we hear from Jeff Jarrett, or maybe not, brother. Who was it, that Hulk Hogan? Because Karen speaks to him about how worried she was falling back and forth between Jarrett and MJF. Jarrett assures her that he got this before heading out to the ring. Jarrett heads down to the ramp, entering the ring with a microphone in hand to say hello to the volunteer state. He talks about fellow Tennessean and Jerry the King Lawler, looking back to the match to pairs where Jerry was beaten down physically and verbally. Where he went to the locker room, Jerry was met by Lawler, who asked him what he was thinking. Advice to the other to never get together with your enemies. Jeff says that sometimes it's good to be reminded of who you are, calling out MJF to sell things Southern style, as he promised to take out Friedman out behind the woodshed and put him out of his misery. It's not a little brat. Jarrett turns his attention to the Knoxville crowd, saying these fans gave him the gift of believing a 57-year-old man that can become AEW champion. Jarrett's kind of old news a little bit, no offense. Jeff calls out Mox to come out to the ring, come out here and talk. But it's Claudio's music that hits Cascanoli. It hits as Cascanoli catches Jarrett by surprise. Claudio grabs the microphone, telling Jarrett nobody gets to the Mox without getting through to him first. He tells Jarrett to stay out of their business, leaving him through the crowd before Jarrett tells him to stop. He says Claudio knows him better than this, that he is going to have to kill him to stop him. Mox is Jarrett's target, but Claudio talks to Claudio about beating him next week for a shot at the world title. Castagnoli says that being Jeff is lifeless and an interesting proposal, accepting the match before leaving through the crowd. As we get a graphic for what's to come tonight. Video package. Arrival of Megan Bang during last week's women's casino gauntlet match has everyone talking. Backstage, Swerve Strickland makes his way down for our next coming down the aisle. Next is the R. Fox, a familiar man with a former world champion. As the bell rings, gets this match underway. AR Fox versus Swerve Strickland. The two-man trade strikes before the match builds to the outside with Strickland getting the drop on Fox before bringing him back into the ring. He goes up top for a swerve stomp. But AR gets out of the way as Pink at Ricochet walking backstage. Back in the ring, Strickland takes down with a shoulder tackle followed by a brainbuster, but putting Fox down as we go to an ad break. Going to go commercial break. Back from the break, the action spills to the outside once more as Strickland stays on top of the AR until Fox catches him by surprise, setting up for a moonsault that takes the former world champion to the floor as he brings Swerve back in the ring. Ring for a Hurricanrana, but it is caught in midair by Strickland for a power slam. He heads to the top kick Fox, sending him to the mat before hitting a gritty in celebration. But Ricochet heads down to the ring with his scissors, looking forward to getting involved. Prince Nana runs off Ricochet with a pipe as Fox hits a low main pain on Swerve. It's only good for a 2 count. 450 splash by Fox, evaded by a former world champ who drops AR down for a hard near fall of his own. House call connects before Strickland goes up goes top for a swerve stomp and the victory. Winner by pinfall, Strickland. Strickland starts to help Fox to his feet when Strickland appears on the screen, promising he will say what he needs to. As we see him holding the scissors to Nana's neck, he says this may be Swerve's house, but he is the new landlord, and rent is due. He walks off as Swerve heads to the ramp in pursuit. As we cut to look back at Maximum Carnage Collision and the confrontation between Big Bill and Powerhouse Hobbs. You cut to a New York Minute as Chris Jericho addresses what happened on Saturday, calling out the Big Bill. The reason for their loss, Jericho says learning their moments only for what you actually learn from them. This gives Big Bill the call out Hobbs, challenging him to a match in Jacksonville before walking off. To much apparent approval of the learning tree as we cut away. Back at ringside, MJF heads down to the ramp, telling the man to standing in their corner, ready to wrestle to get out of the ring before he runs down to Jarrett for not accepting his offer a couple of weeks ago. He talks about Jarrett not being seen out before, insisting these fans don't love him anymore. Despite the fans chanting Double J to prove otherwise, MJF says that Jeff is about to learn that sometimes it's better to make the deal with the double instead of defying. He drops the mic, but his music is cut off by that of Hangman Adam Page. As he comes down the ramp, he draws off with MJF telling Friedman to get out of the ring as Page is meant to compete. Now this match gets underway. Hangman Adam Page versus Jay Shoot. This time it takes someone to look up the name of Page's opponent is too long, as Page quickly lays Shoot out for a quick pin and for the victory. Winner by pinfall, Hangman Adam Page. Page lays into Shoot some more, hitting him with an angel's wings before Christopher Daniels comes out with a brace on his neck. And a mic in his hand, and Page runs up to the ramp and yell at Daniels, who cuts him off to reveal the buckshot lariat he was hit by yesterday with Saturday to add to all his previous injuries. And the doctors has advised him to never wrestle again. He says that Page won the last match Daniels will ever wrestle again, in hopes that Page makes Page happy. Daniels walks off as Page shouts out to get the camera out of his face before we go to an ad break. Yeah, look back at how Dynamite kicked off, leading to the tag match we confirmed for the Grand Slam Australia as the Hurt Syndicate winning the tag titles early tonight before heading backstage to hear from Mercedes Moné. She talks about wrestling all over the world and looks forward to wrestling in Australia. The Harley Cameron looking to the Hope on the Money Train. She sings a nice little tune with her guitar for the chant. Moné runs Harley down for not having even won a match in AEW, so it's a hard no from Mercedes as she walks off. Back at the ringside, Jamie Hayter heads down to the ramp for our next match. Julia Hart is out next as we get a rematch from recent weeks as the bell rings to get us underway. Hayter takes control early on after the kick to kick Hart for the action spills to the outside where Julia Hart to start turning things around. Jamie manages to keep her at bay before the bed before sending Joey to the into the barricade before breaking the refs count before bringing Hart back to the ring, getting the near fall in the process before we go to an ad break. Commercial break. Oh, commercial break. Back from break. Hart is in control before Jamie invades her in the corner, setting up for an avalanche. Backdrop. Julia sends Hayter into the ropes, only for Hayter to fight back, leading to a big spinebuster that gets Jamie for near fall. Hayter with a single leg grab. Julia struggles toward the ropes to force a break. Hart turns things around on flying octopus hold from keeping Hayter down until Jamie turns around with a backbreaker. Julia counters for a near fall, followed by a crucifix bomb that yields the same result. Julia hits a backbreaker of her own, to which Jamie responds with a hate breaker and a hair raid for the win. Jamie winning by pinfall. Jamie Hayter. Hayter gets a microphone after the match, giving respect to Julia Hart, while addressing all those that are still beside her in the past. She ends by saying that they have won each match apiece. By any time Julia wants a rubber match to sell things it's on. Backstage, Powerhouse Hobbs says he will be in Big Bill's Jacksonville for Collision. We head back backstage where Strickland was with Prince Nana as Strickland teases the possibility of saying things before they meet in the ring in Atlanta. Buddy Matthews, and Julia House addressed the voice that is guided them in going silent, promising to honor themselves with no guys, only violence. Back at ringside, Colt makes his way for our main event of the evening. Out next is Pop, making his way through the crowd to enter the ring as this match gets underway. Radar superstar Colt versus Pac. This match is slow to start as Pac goes on the attack early, taking Colt to the mat with a front catcher before the Radar superstar counters out. Both men are back on their feet for a moment, but Colt is forced to the ropes as he looks to break out of the world top trios champion. Both men are back up until Pac locks up with Colt to send him back into the ropes once more, only to hit a former TNT champion with the right hand. Colt responds with a head scissors, forcing Pac to the outside. Pac comes back in, but in the action spills to the floor where the Colt hoists to Death Rider up, slamming him face first into the steps. The rest begin against the Colt as Colt sends his foe into the barricade, lifting him onto it before rolling into the ring to break the count. Colt turns his attention to the announce table, bouncing Pac's head into it for bringing him back into the ring, and for Pac to turn things around. Colt sending Colt before laying him to the against the apron before apron tries to intervene, but to no avail as Pac continues to beat down before go to an ad break. Back from break, Colt is trying to fight back until Pac catches him with a snap suplex. Pac is back to his feet, but so too is the Radar Superstar, who sends him flying to the corner with a John Woo dropkick. Despite this, Pac fights back until both men are down, leading the ref to begin the count. The two make it back up before going back at it with Colt, sending Pac down for a near fall. Colt gets to his feet, favoring his neck as the crowd cheers him on, but Pac catches him by surprise. It's all for not as Colt drops him with an impaler. Colt heads to the corner, setting up for a spear, but Pac leapfrogs him. Pac catches him in the corner, setting up for a brutalizer. In the middle of the ring until Colt falls to the ropes before to force a break. Pac is back up with a thrust kick to the neck of the Colt, following up with a German suplex. It dumps him right in the same spot. The ref checks on Colt until Pac locks him up in another brutalizer, this time having Colt grounded on the mat. Not for long until the TNT AEW champion picks himself up to drop Pac down, hard as to break the hold. Colt heads to the corner while Pac slowly gets to his feet, only to be driven back down with not only by two spears by Radar Superstar. His neck is hurting, only to keep him by capitalizing as he brings the Trios World Championship to his feet, only feet to a cutter off as the ropes that gets him to the win. Winner by pinfall, Radar Superstar Colt. When there is no celebration on hand, however, as Colt is still hurt. And on the screen, we see Death Riders beating down the FTR and the Rock and Roll Express. Mox says he tries to warn Colt, but he tries to stay there as the Death Riders make their way to the ringside. The group gets in the ring, beating down Colt until Jay Whites makes their way out for the save. Fends off Yuta and Claudio on the ramp before into rushing the ring from low blow before Wheeler stops from hitting Mox with the Blade Runner. This gives Death Raiders an opening beat on the Switchblade down to Sandy the White. To the corner is Pac and Mox go after Colt, leading to the champion clinching in the Bulldog cloak on the Radar Superstar. Satisfied with the damage they've done, the Death Riders leave the ring and they head out through the crowd as Dynamite comes to a close. Terrible. Tony Khan, stop it, man. You need to stop this shit. How many times are we gonna see the Death Riders? How many times? You're coming worse as Triple H and your brother Nick Khan, since you two are not related. You're coming very, very fucking worse. Yeah, this is just terrible, terrible. I mean, unbelievable. So that's my review for tonight. Now it's time for something I like to do for all of you tonight. All of you know what it's time for. It's time for it's time for Justin's Timely Charlotte wrestling birthdays, history, etc., etc. And all you hear that theme is theme from Back to the Future, one of my favorite movies starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. I'm ready for its 40th anniversary on July 3rd, 2025, because the movie was released July 3rd, 1985. Let's go back to yesterday's history, January the 21st. Okay. Yesterday, January 21st, 1930, marked the 40th anniversary of the death of Eddie Graham, who killed himself with suicide. Very tragic passing, Eddie Graham. God rest his soul. January 21st, 1985, he was born. January 15th, he died on January 15th, 1930, just days before he would die, just after his on his 55th birthday. Can you believe it? On his 55th birthday of suicide. Just after his 55th birthday. Very tragic passing. Yesterday would have been a happy It was a happy 99th birthday to Would have been a happy 99th birthday to Arnold Skaaland, the manager of Bob Backlund. Okay. Yesterday was a happy 41st 40. Yeah, yesterday was a happy 42nd birthday to 42nd birthday to Maurice, Mrs. wife, Maurice Quillette. Vanessa Sanchez turns, all you from WCW, as Tigress, she would turn, 54 yesterday. Now let's see, January 21st, on see what pop culture. See try and see what else. See January 21st, WCW Pro. Okay, WCW US Champion, United States Champion Vader defeated JR Willett. Johnny B. Bad defeated an unknown wrestler. Alex Wright defeated Pat Rose. Lord Steven Regal and John Paul Levesque defeated Brad Armstrong and Scott Armstrong. One of Triple H's Road Dogg buddies. And Liam Regal and Triple H are the same person. They're both Lord Steven Regal and John Paul Levesque French. Triple H had that French character gimmick. And Levesque is his real name, Paul Levesque. See, and on WCW Worldwide. Hosted by Eric Bischoff and Bobby Brain Heenan, included Gene Okerlund conducting stripper interviews and Sting and Guardian Angel. Featured a Hulk Hogan hotline, included a Clash of Champions Control Center hosted by Gene Okerlund. Featured Okerlund promoting hotline story of Jesse the Body Ventura and Jim Ross. Included comments from WCW World Champion Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage along with Jimmy Hart. The natural Dustin Rhodes pinned Freddie Lancaster with a Bulldog. Avalanche and Kevin Sullivan with Butcher defeated Chris Nelson and Ron Oaks with 2-13 when Avalanche seamlessly pinned his opponents with a sit-down splash. U.S. Champion Vader with Holly Race pinned Dave Welby with a powerbomb. Vader did not have the title belt and was not the champion at that time of the taping. Blacktop Bully we know Smash with Demolition and Repo Man from WWE. With Colonel Tom Parker and Meng defeated Steve Collins with via submission. WCW Tag Team Champions Harlem Heat with Sexual Sherry defeated Tom Rogers and Bobby Fulton. And let's see, WWF Superstars. Okay, WWF Superstars, January 21st, 1995. Include Bret Hart as a guest star on the Heartbreak Hotel, in which he was verbally harassed by Shawn Michaels before eventually grabbing the mic from Michaels, cutting a promo and facing Diesel at the Royal Rumble. This segment was taped January 10th, 1995 in Corpus Christi, Texas. Intercontinental Champion Razor Ramon defeated Charlie Hunter after the bout. Jeff Jarrett came to ringside when Razor grabbed the microphone spawner at Jeff Jarrett. The roadie cut the power. Henry Godwin pinned Rich Myers to stop this with a slop drop. Alan Baum pinned Mike Starr. King Kong Bundy defeated Nick Barry. Aldo Montoya defeated Nick Torrentino. Let's see, WCW Saturday Night. Okay, 11:58 right now. Wow, it's really go fast. Alex Wright defeated Lieutenant James Earl. Bobby Eaton defeated Scott Studd. Stars and Stripes defeated Rick Stockhouse Howard with John Falconer. Blacktop Bully defeated David Rich. Dave Sullivan defeated Kevin Sullivan by disqualification. U.S. Champion Vader defeated Alex David. Paul Roman defeated Mike Starr. Guardian Angel defeated Bob Starr. Nasty Boys defeated Bunkhouse Buck and Dirty Dick Slug by DQ. Okay, 11:59 right now. Ooh, this is really going. I don't know why the time's really going fast. You know that? Really going fast. Let's see. 2005 on Impact Wrestling. Let's see. Christopher Daniels defeated Buck Quartermain. Jeff Hardy defeated Lex Lovett. Kazarian and Michael Shane versus Naturals. And then no contest. Okay, now it's 12 a.m. Ooh, this time really goes fast. Kazarian Mike James the natural versus Naturals ended no contest. Raven defeated Cassidy Riley. Christopher Daniels defeated AJ Styles in a 10-minute challenge match. See what Moot Pop Culture yesterday. For Monday, sorry. Okay, two movies released in theaters nationwide. A movie called Already There Yet, starring Ice Cube and Nia Long, who both worked together in the movie Friday together. And Jay Moore and Tracy Morgan were in the movie. And Nicole Nichols, who was the Star Trek fan, was in the movie. The movie called Fan of Yapa was released in theaters, directed by Joel Schumacher, the late Joel Schumacher. Stars Gerard Butler, Emmy Rossum, Patrick Wilson, Miranda Richardson, Minnie Driver were in that movie. And see what else. Now let's go to yesterday's now. It's January 22nd. Okay, January 22nd, 1995, yesterday, we lost Jerry Blackwell. He died of a car crash. Catalina White turned. Yesterday was a happy birthday to Catalina White. She turned 39 yesterday. Yeah, Tully Blanchard, WWF fan, turned 71 yesterday. Okay. He turned 71 yesterday. Okay, let's see what else. See, trying to see. See, trying to see what else. See. Okay, 1985, WWE Primetime Wrestling. Okay, this show completed a live Piper's Pit into which two fans, Jack Baker from New Jersey and Rosemary from Worcester, were featured as guests. Salvatore Bloom came out as a replacement for the injured Junkyard Dog. Moments later, Paul Orndorff came out with when he ordered Piper, eventually shoving up Belamo until Junkyard Dog came out and make a save until his chain with his chain. Then we see other highlights of matches. Buddy Rose pinned Jose Luis Rivera. John V pinned Steve Lombardi with a 7-minute mark with a power slam with an elbow drop. George Well pinned Charlie Fulton. The Campateri defeated Jim Powers. Bobby Heenan defeated S.D. Jones. WWE Women's Champions Velvet Desire and Desiree Peterson defeated Penny Mitchell and Peggy Peterson. And McIntyre patted Peterson. The Junkyard Dog pinned Paul Orndorff with Bobby Heenan. See what else. Okay. Trying to find some other wrestling history. Okay. On WWF Wrestling Challenge, just hours before the 1995 Royal Rumble, Bob Holly and 123 Kid defeated Barry Hardy and Brooklyn Brawler. And Arnold Shyster defeated Jobber. King Kong Bundy and Ted DiBiase defeated David Thornburg. Duke the Jumpster Josie defeated Iron Mike Sharp. Owen Hart defeated Mike Corey. The Heavenly Bodies defeated Jamie Delaware and Tom Pritchard, with James E. Cornette defeated Bob Knight and Corey Stewart. Lex Luger defeated Mike Bell just hours before the Royal Rumble. And on WWF Action Zone, the Tonka with Ted DiBiase defeated Mike Bob Holly. Okay, this was a pre-show leading up to the Royal Rumble, and I'll see what else. Okay, on WCW main event, Kevin Sullivan and Butcher with the Avalanche defeated Mike Starr and Scott Studd. Alex Wright defeated John Paul Levesque, we know as Triple H. Das Wonder King, yeah. And the 1995 Royal Rumble took place. And this is when Shawn Michaels, one movie, one that made a lot of history on this day. It took place in Tampa, Florida, where Caesar who would be the winner. The winner of the Royal Rumble, the simulation, Jeff Jarrett defeated Razor Ramon, come the new Intercontinental Champion due because of the leg problems. His leg. The Undertaker defeated IRS, we know as Iron Shyster. IRS, we know as Bray Wyatt's father. Diesel and Bret the Hitman Hart and Diesel fought in a draw, no contest, for the WWE title. No contest. It was a draw. Bob Holly and the 123 Kid defeated Bam Bam Bigelow and Tatanka to become the tag team champions. And Shawn and the hostess was Pamela and the Ferryman Royal Rumble match. 30 superstars: Adam Bomb, Aldo Montoya, Owen Hart on the Smoking Guns, Bob Backlund, the Bushwhackers, Crush, Dick Murdoch, Doink the Clown, Duke the Jumpster Joesty, Eli Blue, Fatu, and Sionio the Headshrinkers, Henry L. Godwin, Jacob Blue, Jimmy Del Rey, King Kong Bundy, Quang, Lex Luger, Mabel, Montar, Mo, Rick Lamar Martel, Sione, Stephen Dunn, the British Bulldog, David Ward Smith, Timothy Well, and Tom Pritchard. We're all in. And Shawn Michaels eliminated the British Bulldog to become the Royal Rumble winner, and this means that Pamela Anderson was the hostess, and this she was gonna see who would go with her. go with her to go with her to the main event WrestleMania. This means yep, and Shawn Michaels won. This means that Shawn Michaels went to eliminate British Bulldog and won the 1995 Royal Rumble. This means she's gonna go along with Pamela Anderson to go to WrestleMania 11. And 10,000 were in attendance. It took place in Tampa Dome Yuling Center, aka the WWE Thunderdome 3, formerly known as the USF Sundome, Tampa, Florida. And on WWE Velocity, Funaki and Paul London and defeated Nunzio and Shannon Moore. Hardcore Holly defeated Robbie McAllister. Kenzo Suzuki defeated Charlie Haas. And let's go to 2015 for SmackDown. This is the night before the 2015 Royal Rumble. Okay, Dolph Ziggler defeated Bad News Barrett in the Royal Rumble qualifying match. Ryback defeated Rusev by count in the Royal Rumble qualifying match. Brie Bella defeated Naomi. Luke Harper defeated Eric Rowan in the Royal Rumble qualifying match. Daniel Bryan defeated Kane in a no DQ match. And the whole and then there was also there was a 4 superstar and it was a there was like a pre there was a yeah, I think yeah, there was a little segment between there was like a I think I think I got everything covered. Yeah. See what else here. What else? Oh, did I miss to the I didn't know NXT was on. Yeah, for let me go back to November January 21st. I skipped ahead. No idea NXT moved to Wednesdays. See. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Finn Balor defeated Curtis Axel in NXT number one contender NXT title number one contendership first round match. Charlotte defeated Flair defeated Sasha Banks with Becky Lynch to retain the NXT Women's Championship. Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy defeated Vaudevillains and Simon Gotch with Eddie English and Simon Gotch. Hideo Itami defeated Tyler Breeze in the WWE NXT number one contendership first round match. Got to forget about that. See what else. I'm trying to see what else. Anything else. Okay, WWE Superstars. Naomi defeated Cameron and Fandango defeated Sin Cara. This is yesterday's history for this 2015. See what else. What else? Trying to see what else. Okay, I think I got that all covered now yesterday. So that's history and everything. So it's midnight right now. It's 12:25. Time really goes fast. Been talking since 10. Wow, it goes really fast. So it's really not my fault. It's just the time. It's the time. It's daylight savings time's fault. See, I think I got it all covered. I see you trying to close it, trying to figure out why I'm close. Oh yeah, that's right. Gary history got everything covered, and the Godfather soldiers who was swimming. As the late Chad Henshaw said, like dress up Chubby Checker, sing like Rancher, dance like James Brown. Like they get in that hot tub and we sweat, gonna be dry, gonna be wet and everything. Trying to do Eddie Murphy doing his impression of James Brown on Saturday Night Live. So you're trying to figure out what close. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna close out the song with yeah yeah. I never grew up watching Saturday Night Live in the '80s group, and then I watched the reruns on Comedy Central. I think I never grew up in the '80s group in the '90s. I was born in '88. So close out. Got something to close out the show. All of you this minute since it's midnight. Time really goes fast. Been talking since 10 something. Well, it's not like I said. It's really not my fault. It's the daylight savings time thing. It's not my fault. It's daylight savings time thing. You know how fast time really goes. Yeah, I'm gonna close out something for all of you this midnight. It's called I'm gonna close out the show with this number one hit single from 1985 called "Lover Boy" by Billy Ocean. So I hope all of you have a good morning since it's midnight right now. Some Godfather soldiers from Swimming. Have all of you have a good morning. I'm out of here. Peace. And last night's AEW was terrible. Good. Have a good morning, everybody. It's midnight. I'm out of here. Peace. And here's something to close out the show tonight. This midnight, this morning. Loverboy, number one hit single from 1985 by Black British musician, one of my favorites, Billy Ocean. Good night. Have a good morning. It's midnight. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh, that's not it. Okay, here it is. This is it.